Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS video. Now I'm gonna talk about collection of mana banner, which gonna be available on the global this week. So let's begin from Randy. You have been waiting for several stars, Randy, for a long time, and finally we get it. Okay, so if we follow the Japan schedule, then we should have gotten 7 stars Randy 1 month after Hyo. That's why I believe Randy will get massive upgrade. Okay, minor upgrade won't be sufficient to make him interesting to be pulled. Okay, so let's talk about what makes him good on Japan version. So yeah, the first thing I noticed is he has an access to 6 elements: fire, light, dark, water, wind, and earth. And yes, that's insane because he can imbue that element and use it on other attacks, which make him kinda super flexible characters on this game. Not only the elements on Japan, he also able to chain with Divine Ruination, Quick Hit, and Pile Driver, 3 chaining families. But like you know that Quick Hit and Pile Driver are bad chaining moves, so I don't think they are any special. For Divine Ruination, you can chain with fire, light, and dark elements. Okay, so very good. But again, Divine Ruination is good, but the meta on the global right now is absolute mirror of equity. Maybe we will get frame change on the global, but let's just wait until Thursday. Another amazing thing about Randy is he has 4 passive killers. 125% fairy, beast, dragon killers, and 50% undead killers. Whoa, that's half of enemy types on this game. So yeah, really good. And now let's talk about my upgrade prediction. If you take a look on the skill description, Power of Gnome and Sylphet, this add boost earth resist and boost lightning resist. So on the Japan, these 2 abilities don't have that elements resist buff. So I believe his other elements abilities will also get the same treatment, which will be amazing. Imagine this, a powerful attacker with an ability to buff your allies with elements resist. Okay, I believe it will be 50 to 70%. So yeah, pretty good. And I think the must upgrade is the damage modifier because we have gotten such powerful attackers. Akstar, Zeno, Esther. So let's say if they want to make Randy into an attacker, like you can see here, the attacker symbol, so I believe he will be attacker, then damage modifier upgrade is really important for him. Because let's say if he deals less damage than Zeno, Esther, then no one will be interested to pull for him. But if let's say he able to deal same amount of damage, he will be interesting because other than damage, he also able to contribute on elements resist. And of course, they should give him triple cast. But the interesting thing here is 5-stage frenzy. So from the Japan description on xus.gg, this skill is not a breaking ability on the Japan, so it is nice upgrade on the global because that makes him to be able to a backup breaker. I doubt he can become main breaker because yeah, the symbol, there is no breaker symbol on the character information. Okay, but yeah, let's say if they plan to make him into breaker, then I believe his LB also be upgraded. Okay, that's one of the key feature if you want to make a character into a breaker, because this 5-stage frenzy has 6 turns cooldown. I believe the break only lasts about 3 turns, so you need to rely on limit burst if you want to make him into breaker. Okay, so let's just wait. I'm kinda really curious about what they will do to Randy. If let's say they buff the damage too high, then he will be broken. Okay, like yeah, Xeno maybe. And the weak point, I cannot say anything about him, but maybe if we follow the Japan, then Divine Ruination is kinda meh right now. And there is another character, so 2 rainbows on banner, that's his weakness. Okay, so enough about Randy. Now let's talk about the second character, Clemmy. Clemmy is really interesting character because on Japan, he is jumper and a buffer. I think he's also quite good because on the Japan, he also able to imperil, wind, and light resist by 100%. And yeah, that's his jumping ability. So he able to imperil and multiply his jumping damage on the next turn by himself. So very good. So my upgrade prediction is, of course, his jump damage probably can be on par with Sid. Because if not, why pull for him? Jumper is not an interesting job, I think, on the global because we have Regina right now. So let's just take a look. Sid versus Regina, who wins? I choose Regina, right? So yeah, unless they make Clemmy more powerful than Regina as an attacker, then I don't see any reason for you to pull for Clemmy. But again, like I said, he can also become a buffer. So on Japan, he has an ability called Bodyguard and Wing Guard. So those abilities give you 70 or 60%, I forget, okay, attack and defense, magic and spirit. So the pairs are kind of odd. That's why I think if they want to make him usable as a buffer on the global, they should give him something like dual cast ability for his buff. That way he able to buff all your characters by 70%, okay, on one turn. And 70% are kind of low, so I believe they will upgrade it to about 100%. And Flamey also has 2 cooldown abilities which able to buff 150% stats. The pairing is same, attack, defense, magic, spirit. So again, he really need to have dual cast. I believe Gumi will give it to him. But if that's true, then he is amazing because he able to give you 150%, almost top tier. Not almost top tier, but very top tier, 150%. And yeah, his bodyguard on the global also give you resist to attack and defense break. This will be same for Wing Guard, I believe, will give you magic and spirit break resist. So really complete buff. And because this also give you physical damage mitigation, I believe the Wing Guard will give you magic damage mitigation. So I'm pretty sure Flammy will able to, Flammy will get his dual cast abilities. Okay, that will make him really interesting characters because yeah, a buffer and a jumper. Okay, I don't remember. Is there any character on the global? For Zargabat, he is a buffer and chainer. So yeah, jumper and buffer is new thing. And if you take a look on the icon, he also has a break symbol. Yes, on Japan he has break symbols, but it's only 50% attack and magic break. It is separate skill, so he really need that dual cast. Let's just wait. If it happens, if he has that dual cast, then I believe his jump damage won't rival Sid. Because if that's really true, then whoa, shit gonna become shit because of the damage on the functionality. So the weak point is same. There are 2 rainbows. So let's say if Randy is good, then you will be sad if you get Clemmy. Same for vice versa. Okay, for Trustmaster, it is quite good. 50 attack, health and MP plus 20%. So again, it is like Red 13 Trustmaster reward for Xeno. For Super Trustmaster reward, it is also good because it gives you killer abilities and 60% attack without needing certain weapon. So enough about Clemmy. Now the final question, should you summon? In my opinion, I cannot answer it right now. Because really guys, the official data is not out yet, but I don't think a DPS is a must-have. I have said this multiple times, okay? So Randy surely will become a physical attacker. For Clemmy, he will be a buffer, attacker, and breaker. So let's say if Clemmy turns out to be OP, then it maybe not maybe, okay, it is worth to get Clemmy. But again, if you have Sylvie, then I don't think Clemmy will surpass Sylvie that much, because Sylvie is already insane buffer. Especially if you have Aerith and Sylvie, then I don't think you need Clemmy, even if Clemmy has that dual cast ability, because with Aerith you can get general damage mitigation on the first turn and insane attack, insane all stats buff and break resist from Sylvie. On the next turn, you can also give your party physical and magic damage mitigation. So yeah, Sylvie and Aerith probably better than this Clemmy, okay? But again, I'm not sure. One thing I can say for sure right now is, if you don't plan to get the 5-star characters, then don't pull at all, because the Popoy and Prim Trustmaster are super bad and outdated. Yes, I know they are freely available because this is raid event, so you can get them free. But take a look on this deep top, 30% MP, magic spirit plus 10%. How's that good? How's that good? For newbie players, they will be good because yeah, you need all abilities you can get. But for veterans, if you have played since the first mana collaboration, then this ability is bad, especially the Popoy. What is this? 25% and 5% MP? Big no. Okay, but again, for newbie, they are kinda nice, especially Popoy, because Popoy able to become why this only 5 stars the picture? Because if I remember correctly, Popoy on the global can be upgraded to 6 stars form. So very good for new players. Same for Prim. Okay, so if you don't aim the 5-star characters, don't do any pull at all. So I think that leaves you with step up summon. Okay, so it is, I believe this will be like Xenogears banner, okay? I believe that they will include 1 or 2 limited tickets on from the raid reward to tempt you to pull. But if you have subscribed to me, you know that I'm totally broke. I don't even have 20,000 lapis at this moment, so I won't be able to do this step up. So this banner is passed for me. And yeah, let's just wait until the data comes out. If Clemmy really becomes OP or Randy becomes really OP, then maybe it is worth. But really guys, if they make Randy become super OP, much better than Xeno, then I still say don't pull, because that's the indication on the next month we will get another attacker that will power creep Randy again. Why do you need to do that? Okay, so yeah, just wait until you find the attacker you like. Okay, save your lapis for healer, buffer, breaker, tanker. especially because on the next month I believe we will get CG Charlotte. If you still struggle with this game content because lack of AoE magic tank, then make sure you save your lab page for CG Charlotte. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about this week banner. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy for FX Guide. Bye bye guys.